Hello everyone. Welcome back to my channel. I hope everyone is having a nice day. Before we begin the video, please subscribe and give the video a thumbs up. General Hospital, GH, star Steve Burton, Jason Morgan, is living out some real-life drama that could be taken out of a storyline page from the soap he works on. More details below. As fans know, while he recently married chef and recipe content Michelle Lundstrom, Burton was married to Cherie Gustin for 23 years and shares 3 children together. The soap actor filed for divorce in 2022. In 2023, they agreed to a settlement, which included joint custody of their kids. As per a recent In Touch report, Burton stated Gustin was making it challenging for him to visit their youngest child, Brooklyn. According to court documents, he revealed that after their divorce, Cherie requested he move to Tennessee to California, and after he did, she ended up moving back to California. Of course, the GH star moved back after this, mainly to be closer to his kids. With that said, Burton also accuses his ex-wife of making it challenging for him to obtain a relationship with their children and triggering a court custody feud. In Touch also obtained official court documents, where Burton notes, "Cherie has seemingly forgotten how our family ended up in this situation. It was Cherie who had an extramarital affair, became pregnant with another man's child, and immediately moved him into her home after our separation without informing me he would be doing so." Burton also noted that Gustin didn't exactly give his gal pal, now wife, Michelle Lundstrom, a warm welcome when she entered the equation. He stated that early on in their romance, Cherie wouldn't call Michelle by her name, but rather referred to her as the girl. Burton believes this was done to downplay the role Lundstrom played in his life. Recently, Burton's ex denied these claims, stating she wanted to work on a child custody agreement. However, she also accused the GH star of harassment. Gustin tells In Touch, "In the past few months, Steve has started to message me and accuse me of parental alienation if he cannot get a hold of Brooklyn. His messages are almost daily and are harassing." Sounds like Burton is dealing with a he said/she said case that would make the Corinthos child custody hearing between Michael Corinthos, Rory Gibson, and Willow Corinthos, Kathleen McMullen, look like a walk in the park. What are your thoughts on Burton's ex-wife drama? Comment below. Tune into the ABC Soap Daily and visit this site often for the hottest General Hospital spoilers, news, and updates. The General Hospital universe has seen its fair share of drama, both on screen and off, but this time, the storm is brewing behind the scenes in a story that is sending shockwaves through the soap opera community. Longtime General Hospital star Steve Burton, beloved by millions for his iconic portrayal of Jason Morgan, is now facing deeply troubling harassment allegations leveled against him by none other than his ex-wife, Cherie Gustin. The couple's messy and very public divorce had already grabbed headlines in recent years, but now the spotlight is once again fixed squarely on Burton, for all the wrong reasons. According to multiple sources close to the situation, Cherie Gustin has officially come forward, alleging that since the breakdown of their marriage, Burton has engaged in behavior she characterizes as intimidating, manipulative, and in some instances, harassing. While no formal charges have been filed at this point, Gustin's representatives have confirmed that legal action is not off the table, and a formal complaint may be submitted in the coming weeks. This development has blindsided many fans of the daytime legend, who has long maintained a squeaky clean public image as a devoted father, loyal friend, and consummate professional. But those closest to the former couple say this latest chapter is the result of years of tension and emotional distance that finally boiled over after their split in 2022. What was once a carefully guarded personal life is now unraveling in real time, and the fire could change everything for Burton's career and public standing. While Burton has yet to issue a formal public statement, insiders claim he is stunned by the allegations and insists that he has done nothing inappropriate or harmful toward his ex-wife. "Steve is shocked," said one source close to the actor. "He thought things had calmed down after the divorce was finalized. He's hurt and angry that it's come to this, and he's not going to sit back quietly while his name is dragged through the mud." But Guston's team paints a very different picture. In a statement released through her attorney, Shirley claims that since their separation, she has endured months of unsettling messages, unexpected appearances, and what she describes as veiled threats that left her feeling unsafe and unheard. The statement alleges a pattern of controlling behavior that continued long after the couple parted ways. Ms. Guston has the right to feel safe and live without fear of retaliation or unwanted contact. Her attorney's statement reads, "This has nothing to do with vengeance. This is about establishing boundaries and reclaiming her peace." The response from the General Hospital fan community has been swift and divided. Social media lit up with thousands of reactions as news of the allegations began to spread. Longtime fans of Burton expressed disbelief and sadness, some urging patience while others called for ABC and the showrunners to investigate the matter thoroughly. Some viewers have even begun pressuring the network to suspend or remove the actor from ongoing storylines until clarity is provided. Meanwhile, those familiar with Burton's off-camera personality say the allegations are difficult to reconcile with the man they know. Former co-stars, speaking anonymously, have described Burton as intensely private but always professional, though a few admitted that the star has a rigid world view and often preferred control and order in both his career and home life. "He's a guy who likes structure and loyalty," one GH alum stated. But whether that translated into something darker in his marriage, that's something only they really know. It's a sharp contrast from the image Burton has cultivated over his decades in the spotlight. From his early heartthrob days in the manatees to his current status as a GH mainstay, Steve Burton has been a fixture in American soap culture. Known for his quiet intensity and physical presence on screen, he has earned Daytime Emmy Awards and critical acclaim, but even more importantly, he has built a relationship with fans that few daytime stars can rival. That relationship now hangs in the balance. The timing of the allegations couldn't be worse for the show either. General Hospital is currently celebrating a string of high-profile storylines and character returns, with Burton's comeback as Jason Morgan touted as one of the season's biggest draws. After a controversial exit due to his stance on ABC's vaccine mandate in 2021, Burton's return earlier this year was a major ratings win and a triumphant homecoming that some viewers had been waiting on for years. Now, ABC finds itself in a precarious position: how to continue promoting a key player while serious personal accusations swirl just off camera. Insiders at ABC have reportedly held emergency meetings to discuss the matter and its potential impact on the show. So far, the network has declined to make any official comment, but whispers behind the scenes suggest that executives are monitoring the situation very closely. The showrunners, too, are said to be weighing their options. Some sources suggest that contingency scripts are already being drafted in case Burton needs to be written out, either temporarily or permanently, pending further developments. As with many complex and personal legal matters, the truth may be difficult to parse from the noise. Supporters of Burton insist that the actor is being unfairly maligned and deserves the presumption of innocence. Supporters of Guston argue that it takes incredible courage for someone to speak out, especially when it involves someone with such a public platform. Somewhere in between lies a painful truth that may never be fully understood by the public. What's clear is that the drama isn't confined to the screen anymore. The legacy of one of daytime's most iconic actors is now intertwined with serious personal allegations that may affect not only his future on General Hospital, but also the public's perception of who Steve Burton really is. Those closest to Sherry say she struggled for months before finally speaking out. "She didn't want to do this," a family friend confided. "She's not looking for revenge or media attention. She just wants her life back. And she wants to make sure boundaries are respected, for the sake of her own emotional well-being and her children's. For now, the soap world waits with bated breath. Will the network take action? Will Burton issue a detailed response? Will other voices step forward, for better or worse? No matter the outcome, this latest chapter has changed everything. And it's a reminder that behind the glamour, behind the applause, behind the tightly scripted lines and dramatic cliffhangers, are real people with real pain, and sometimes real consequences. One thing's for sure, the story is far from over. Thanks for watching this video, and please subscribe our YouTube channel for more update news.